Hello, my name is Angela Wilson, and welcome to the dedication of the Melchizedek Library, Arizona Outpost.
Today's date is July 4th, 2022. We prayerfully and reverently, right now at this moment, at this time, dedicate this space, this library, to the service of God and the service of truth seekers who would like to learn more about the cosmos in which we live and the divine who is our creator. So, with that in mind, this library will be studying science. Here's a model of the electron with 100 ultimatons contained therein. Science, philosophy, and religion are our topics. We've got a lot of books on philosophy. This is the religion section, highlighting the Urantia book and secondary works. Many books. Continue on. It's quite a collection that has come together. Here's a shot of some more of the offerings for students who would like to come and study. We also have a guest room. Here's some artwork that was done by John Byron of Tucson, showing Macaventa's emergency world ministry that lasted 94 years and started in 1980 BC. Maybe he looks something like that with his turban off. And on his breast, Macaventa wore the 3 concentric circles. I first found out about this from studying and reading the Bible. Could you show us those quotes?
Here we have 11 different quotes from the Old and New Testaments about Melchizedek.
Okay, and then let's read one particularly from the book of Hebrews. This is the one that caught my eye as a young man in my 20s.
This Melchizedek, king of righteousness, and after that also king of Salem, which is king of peace, without father, without mother, without descent, having neither beginning of days nor end of life, but made like unto the Son of God, abideth a priest continually.
Okay, let's take a look at this map that was provided by the Jewish University Archives. This is pretty interesting because this is a map of old Jerusalem, but this section here is the beginning point of Salem, later called Jerusalem, and this was the city of Salem of Melchizedek. Is written in right in there. Yeah, striking. So these are the kind of archaeological things that we would like to do to make available. And then also, there was not just that period, but there were 5 periods of Melchizedek's ministry on earth. Let's hear about those.
Macaventa Melchizedek, working on Earth since about 200,000 BC, as one of 12 planetary receivers, sage of Salem, 1980 to 1886 BC, collaborator with prophets and seers, 1866 to BC 30 AD, resident governor general, 930 to 1030 AD, vicegerent planetary prince, current.
Thank you. And, of course, we have the Urantia book, who really lays this out for us by giving us all the detail. Several papers and many references which give us the details on Macaventa's earth ministry. One of the amazing things that we learn about Melchizedek was his introduction of bread and wine in the place of sacrifices. So he brought bread and wine to Abraham, taught him this concept and principle, and then Jesus, at his Last Supper, instituted the one and only, you might say, sacrament or ceremony that we have today, the Communion Remembrance Supper, where the Father and the Son in one bread are recognized as a reality in our own consciousness. This is some wine from Cana of Galilee, which somebody brought back, just poured it. And after this recording, we will be enjoying this time of remembrance. Thank you for joining us in this time of dedication of this library for students who would like to come and to study. As a part of this dedication, we could say, well, what's the value and what are the kinds of outcomes that we're looking for? It's interesting. Just today, I received this text by a young lady who helped organize the books on these shelves. And she said that she gifted the Urantia book to an older man, and this is what he had to say.
I believe an adjuster sent you to me to deliver the book. Now I feel structure in the universe. For years I have been talking to the life forms in the universe about how grateful I am for their help and how much I love them. Now I have names to apply my messages to and knowledge of the real God and the Trinity. I am less than 200 pages into the book, and I am a believer. I am more at peace.
Wow, glory to God. So that's the kind of outcomes that we're looking at. Actually, that came out of the work that we began here in this library just a couple of months ago. So we're so happy to dedicate this time. So glad that you could join us. God bless you today.